Hello everyone, welcome back. Today's video is going to be my official skincare routine for 2017/18, or pretty much until I get a new one. I have done a video of this before, which I'm pretty sure was for 2015/16. If I can find that, I will link it down below for you guys to see. But pretty much there's only one thing of all of those that is exactly the same in this video. Other than that, I have got a whole new skincare regime. I think that the stuff I am using is helping, and I think that the products that I use combined all together really help me keep my skin nice and clear and control my oil. So before I fully get into it, I just want to say that I do have extremely oily, sensitive skin. Now, I am not sensitive in terms of breakouts. My face breaks out purely for hormonal reasons, but I get very, very red. My face literally burns if I use products that are too strong, if I use them too harshly, for example, a scrub, or if I use them for too long. So if a face mask says leave it on for 20 minutes, I can't even leave it on for 21 minutes. Like, I have to leave it on for less or the exact amount of recommended time, or my skin does get pretty bad. Anyway, these products combined I find help keep my skin clear, they don't irritate me, and I think they are the perfect ones for me. So this is my morning and my nighttime skincare routine, so if you're interested, let's jump straight in. So the first thing I do of a morning, my morning routine is actually very simple. The first thing I do is I wash my face, and I do use the Lacura Beauty Bamboo Charcoal Cleansing Soap with detoxifying agents. This is the soap I am using currently on my face. This is my second one. My bar that's in the shower, I've got just a really small amount left, so I've got this one to show you. But basically this is just a black charcoal bar soap that contains bamboo, it contains charcoal, and it also has cocoa butter, olive and coconut oil, and it is used throughout Asia for impurities and detoxifying. It's gentle enough for everyday use. You can use this on your body, but I do prefer it on my face. So I pretty much a black charcoal soap like this. Biore has one as well that I really like, but this is the one I'm using at the moment. I just get that, I pretty much just splash my face, I get it on my hands, really foam it up, and lather it into my skin, and I rub it into my skin for a good minute to really allow it to absorb into my skin, to really have it absorb the excess disgusting oils. And because it's got the charcoal in it, I find the more I let it sit on my face, the more it will help with the blackheads and everything else. If I also have a lot of scars, if I have just a lot of my pimples come up, like I got one here, got a heap on my chin at the moment, things like that, I find it really helps draw the toxins out of those, and it's really great. Honestly, I have my skin has improved so much since I've just been using this. It really controls my oil, and the fact it's in a bar soap I find is actually pretty great. So I absolutely love that cleanser. If you do have dry skin, steer clear of this completely. It does make my skin feel really dry and almost like that real slippery, like plastic almost. But I find that the other products that I use are totally fine, and they add the extra moisture back that I need. So pretty much of a morning, I just moisturize. I just wash and moisturize. So my moisturizer that I use is the Clean and Clear Essentials moisturizer. It looks like this. It is just in a white bottle, and you can get this from your local chemist. I can get it at chemists, I can get it at supermarkets, I can get it at Kmart, Big W, Target. This pretty much I can get it nearly anywhere, and it's the same price everywhere, so it doesn't matter where I get it. But this is my favourite moisturiser because I found that it's a really thin formula, but it's not too thin so that it makes my face really dry, or that it doesn't replenish the nutrients that the cleanser takes out of my face. Because it's such a thin formula, a little bit goes such a long way. So really, this little tube lasts me, I reckon, 3 months because you just need such a little bit. And also, not only that, let's not forget I'm also at my dad's every second fortnight. I got my own tube of it there. But it contains salicylic acid to help pores and clear your skin. It aids in pimples and removing blackheads. It's an oil-free moisturiser, and it also helps prevent acne. So I found that this just really as well helps my skin, helps with the breakouts. One time I couldn't find this moisturiser in a specific place that I knew I wasn't going anywhere for the rest of that day, so I bought something else and had to go buy this within a couple of days later because my face started to get really irritated, really oily. So I went back to this, and I find that this basically will hydrate my skin. It makes my skin feel really, really plump and healthy and like shiny, but not oily and greasy. So this is my favorite moisturizer. Now that's basically all I do of a morning. I don't believe in serums. I don't believe in any of that stuff. I prefer just to use a very, very simple, gentle skincare regime. I really don't like to put too many products on my skin. I personally don't believe in using 10 to 15 products to keep your skin healthy. I saw Jacqueline Hill's video and all these other people who use like 10 to 15 different products, and in my mind I think for me it's useless. I don't need to be using that much stuff. This just helps. So at the end of the day, usually if I don't have makeup on, I just go straight in with those same products, just wash my face and moisturize again. However, I'm going to go through the full regime and show you what I do. So the first thing I do use is a makeup remover. So I will use my simple Kind to Skin Dual Effect Eye Makeup Remover. Obviously, as I said, this is from Simple, and it is a oil and water mixed makeup remover, and I find it just really helps to dissolve all products that are on my face. So this, I shake it and I apply it to a little cotton round, rub it over my eyes and my eyebrows, and that removes every single little skerrick of makeup that is on my eyes. I actually prefer the Maybelline one ever so slightly. However, this actually removes a lot more of the product on my face, so I do use this. I will only pretty much buy it when it's on sale because it's normally $10, and I think that's really expensive for an eye makeup remover. I've tried the Neutrogena one and I hated it. This is exactly what it says for me. It dissolves waterproof makeup. It is kind to your skin. It dissolves everything. It is non-irritating. It's got no artificial perfumes or colours. It's got multivitamins in it, and it says it also cares for your lashes. I've noticed pretty much since I've started using this as opposed to micellar water, even my under eye area doesn't look as dry. It's not as cakey and crepey. My lashes have been a lot stronger, a lot thicker, so I really think this has made a... Now once I've done that, if I have a really thick coating of foundation on, so say I've got Estee Lauder Double Wear, if I've got my Maybelline Matte and Poreless, things like that. Even today I've got the Rimmel 25-hour foundation on, even things like that. So basically if I'm not wearing BB cream or a lighter foundation, I will go in with a wipe, even though the remover that I use in the shower is 100%. It works 100%, I still go in with a wipe, and I either use the Simple micellar wipes, the Kohl's or Woolworths $2 wipes, or these ones, which are the Kmart $1.50 ones. Now this is a new packaging that they have actually made, and I think the packaging is adorable. They do have the ones that I used to use if I showed them before, they're exactly the same wipe, just a new package. They were the ones that were like the green and pink leopard print, but this is the print that they have now, and I think it is absolutely adorable. I just use these because they do remove everything off my face. They're cheap. I know wipes are nasty and things like that, but I can't afford to be spending $10-15 on Neutrogena wipes. Even the Simple ones sometimes are between $7 and $10 depending on where you go. Things like that. So the cheaper wipes are a little bit better. These ones are $1.50, and to be quite honest, I use these for everything. I'll even use these to clean out fallout underneath my eyes. If I'm filming, I'll use it to wipe my hands once I've done my foundation and my concealer, because I always get foundation all over my hands from my sponge. I'll even use it to wipe products. I've used it to clean my desk. I have used it to clean my laptop. They also have normal antibacterial wipes and shit, but these ones actually work the best. And they're really wet. They're $1.50. Comes with a use by date, and they're perfect. So that is the makeup wipes I use. Next, I either will use this product as soon as I get in the shower, or if I do have a bath, or if I don't actually do anything for the night, I will wash my face with this and then wait another 10-15 minutes to do my other routine. Or if I get in the bath, I will actually use this like just before I start running the water. So this is the Purity Made Simple by Philosophy. This is basically a cleanser, a toner, and a makeup remover. I use this as a makeup remover just because it is not strong enough for me personally to be able to use as a actual cleanser. This I find is amazing. It's extra gentle. It removes everything from my face. It removes every skerrick of makeup. And to be quite honest, one of the reasons why I use this is because I can use it on my eye area. I hated it before when I was using the micellar waters that I would not be able to get some of my eyeliner off, some of my mascara, even some of my concealer, and that would remain in my inner corner. No matter what I did, it wouldn't come off. And obviously I can't put this cleanser on my inner corner, so I would use this. And I did buy originally a small bottle, and I used to just use it over my eyes, but then I realized how amazing it is. After that, of a night time, I will go in with my bamboo cleanser again, and I will clean my face, lather it up, really rub it into my skin as well, exactly like I do of a morning, and then rinse it off. After that, I find of a night time, that's when my skin does feel a little bit drier. This, if I just use this as my cleanser, I go really, really oily. I find my skin isn't actually properly cleansed, so that's why I do need to use a cleanser on top of it. And I find those two that work together are absolutely amazing. So if I don't actually use this, I will use a scrub. And the scrub I use is the Lacura Essentials Purifying Exfoliating Scrub with pore technology. It is designed to unclog pores and remove dead skin cells. It is soap free and has vitamin E and provitamin B5. It also contains lactic acid and a few other things I can't quite read because I don't have my glasses on. This is my favorite scrub. I have been using this, I'd say, for about 5 years. 2018? Yes, I'd say 5 years I have been using this. I have tried nearly every cheaper scrub from chemists and things like that. So Clean and Clear, L'Oreal, even Revlon things. Garnier, I've tried all of them, and this is my absolute favorite. This has really small beads, but it's also a very thin formula. I only need to buy this maybe once a year, and I use it 2 to 3 times a week. So I find this, because the beads are so small, it really fully exfoliates my face. It gets rid of all of the dry skin from the top of my scars. It doesn't make any of my pimples or my scars bleed, which I find is really nice. Some of the scrubs that tend to have the bigger beads on them tend to actually make my face bleed. It doesn't irritate my skin. It's not too harsh. As I was saying earlier, this I do have to be careful though. If I press too hard or if I just keep rubbing too much, particularly on my cheeks, my face can get quite irritated. However, I just absolutely love this scrub. It unclogs my pores, it cleans them out, it really scrubs at my skin. Because I have oily skin, I do need to scrub at it a little bit more. My skin feels incredibly smooth and soft once I finish using this, and it's amazing. So basically, once I have washed my face, I will go in with an eye cream, and this is the eye cream that I'm using currently. This is just the cheap Kmart one. I'm not absolutely impressed with this. I'm just using it to use it up. However, my favourite eye cream is actually the Aldi one that's in similar packaging to this. It is my favourite one that I've tried so far. I personally don't use an eye cream to depuff, to use it for anti-aging properties. I don't use it for anything like that except to just hydrate underneath my eyes. Because of the salicylic acid and things in this moisturiser, I can't put it anywhere near my eye area or it burns my eyes. So that is why I buy an eye cream, and this has lasted me so long because this has got like 3 times the amount of product my Aldi one has. This really just hydrates underneath my eye, but I find it really doesn't do anything. So I love the Aldi one because I find it's designed more for younger people, that's what it says, and it really just does everything I want it to. So afterwards, once I've done all of that, I do go in and I will re-moisturise my face with the Clean and Clear moisturiser because I use it morning and night. So the only thing that's left is face masks. I do a face mask approximately once to twice a week, usually just once because I find on my skin I don't really need to do it too much. With using the scrub and the cleansers, I find my skin doesn't get too clogged. But the 2 face masks I absolutely love. The first one is the deep cleansing, like the black peel off mask. This one in particular is the Shills one, but I know there are many brands out there. I absolutely love the concept of this. This is one I use when I'm feeling ultra lazy because I don't actually have to wash my face. But this really is truly a lifesaver now. It removes all of the just rough and bad texture from my skin. I find this one in particular doesn't actually pull any bad shit out of my skin, but it really helps with the texture of my skin. I always put it on my chin, all on the sides of my nose and out here a little bit, center of my forehead and along my eyebrows. I do actually have a first impressions video using this, so if I can find that I will link it in the description box. But I love this. My skin goes incredibly smooth because when you're peeling it off, it's literally taking the top layer of skin off. I can't use it on my cheeks over here. I did in that video, and I filmed that video 2 days prior to upload, so whatever date that was. But since then, my skin here has been incredibly sensitive and irritated, so I cannot use it in that area at all because that's been like 3 or 4 months and my skin is still irritated here slightly, really red. You can see my veins and my blood vessels and that are really swollen there, so don't do it in that area. But I just think this is absolutely amazing. Removes all disgusting texture from my skin. I used to scrub my face with this every single morning to try and get rid of all of the texture off my skin because when I used foundations and stuff it would look horrible. But now I found this, I can just apply it, wait for it to dry, peel it off, and I'm done. And then I have another one that I do have to wash off, and this is more of the actual truly detoxifying one. This is the Lacura Spa Purifying Mineral Clay Mask. Now, pretty much I am just saying that clay masks in general. This is the one I've been using for years. I bought about 6 tubes of it when Aldi bought it out last year. Or sorry, 2 years ago. What's wrong with my camera? Clay masks in general, not specific to this one. This is just the one I have been using because Aldi bought it out a few years ago and it was cheap, so I bought it. They bought out a warming mask one last year and I have only used the first one and I really don't like it. I find it really does plump my skin, but it just sends me too oily. This is my last tube of it, which really sucks because it's cheap. But I'm going to try is it the L'Oreal ones that everyone raves about? I'm going to try those next. But this has got that real green texture and colour that most clay masks have. I put it on my face and it dries really hard. I can't talk or anything like that, but it says here it contains naturally derived kaolin clay, packed with minerals to deeply cleanse and draw out impurities. It unclogs pores and removes dead skin cells. Now I have to say this one's truly just for the detoxifying properties. I use this all over my face because it draws out the impurities from my spots, from my forehead, and all the blackheads and crap out of my nose. This one is the one I use to remove texture. but I find it really also helps control my oil. I forgot to mention this one also does send me quite oily, so I sort of don't wear makeup the next day. However, I really love this and just the concept of the clay masks in general. They do really help balance out my oil. They really just remove the impurities and crap out of my skin. I love them over my nose. It does make my skin feel really soft, but not as soft and smooth as this one. However, they're both absolutely amazing. So that was my skincare routine for 2017/18. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If I missed anything or if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them down below. I am going to go and have a bath and everything soon because I'm actually not feeling well. But yeah, thank you for watching, everyone. Please check out my description box for the videos I said I would link down there, and all of these products if I can find and link them. And hit the subscribe button while you are down there so that you can see my future videos, and I hope you all have a fantastic day. Bye!